Good evening, everyone. Just check whether the presentation is visible to you or not. Welcome to another free session on Botany Insider. We'll be discussing about a number of questions in this particular session. For the upcoming June 2024 examination, we have our exam dates in hand. You have your examination from 25 to 27th June. So, based upon your subject, we'll be having our examination declared, like in the admit card. You'll be able to see the exam date specifically, right? So, just confirm whether the presentation is visible to you, if yes, and whether the audio is clear to you or not. Then we'll start off with our free practice session where previous year questions will be discussed for your upcoming examination, right? Quickly check everyone, then we'll start off. If you're new to Botany Insider, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to Botany Insider. In addition, we have our own application. We have our own application on iOS as well as the Android. So, whichever devices you are using, you can download our application. We have a number of courses running for you all for the upcoming June 2024 examination. We have a full course, we have a crash course running, which is a revision course. We have a PYQ course again. Now, this one is a course in which you can revise plus practice the previous year questions in a very structured manner. That is, every single question of the previous years are dealt in detail in year wise and shift wise manner, right? So, those of you who are looking out for a practice course and you're not able to have a structured, dedicated 1 to 2 hour of practicing, you can enroll in this particular batch. It will help you out in the best manner. In addition, we have a mock test series also. So, if you're looking out just for a mock test series for the upcoming examination, we have a mock test series for the same, in which there are 120 plus tests which can help you out in learning about the various concepts, which will help you in practicing out the questions in the most structured manner possible. Let's begin with the class, right? This is the first question for you all. The question is from your developmental biology, and the question says that the table below lists the cleavage pattern and the name of the various species that we have. So you have the cleavage pattern in one of the column and the species in the other column. So first one is isoleucithal bilateral, then you have mesoleucithal radial, then you have centroleucithal superficial, and then you have teloleucithal discoidal. Over here you have the species written: amphibians, birds, tunicates, insects. So, whichever is the correct one, you have to find out and mark the answer accordingly. It's a factual question and it's an easy question. In the examination, make sure that you join in our free classes every single day, because you get to have a lot of different tips and tricks to solve the question as well. For example, in this type of question, these type of question, I would say, that is the match the following. Remember, match the following are the most scoring type of questions. Okay, first thing first, they are the most scoring. Second, 99.9% they are very easy, except for few of them. They are very easy. In addition to that, you have to, like, even if you know some sideway information about that particular concept also, even then you can target these type of questions very easily, right? So make sure that you are not skipping match the following type of questions in the examination. In addition to that, remember, 9 to 10 match the following questions are asked every single year. Like, if you analyze the previous year question papers, sometimes the range might be 6 to 7, in some of them it might be 8 to 9, but on an average, if you see, you get a very good number of questions of match the following type. So, and if you like analyze properly, let's say for example 8 questions of match the following are asked and you're able to solve out 7 of them. So, and majorly these questions are in part C only, that is 4 marker each. So 28 marks can easily be scored out of them if we have 7 questions, like out of 8, 7 of them being marked up. I agree to the fact some of the question might not be, like, not every question is doable, but still Majority of the match the following questions are easy. They are very scoring. With just one or two option, you can reach to the correct answer. Okay. Everyone try it out. Then we'll solve the question together. So you have the cleavage pattern and the various species given to you. You need to find out or you need to match down the cleavage pattern. Six of you are there in the class. Please make sure that you're participating. Then we'll solve it out together. It's easy, simple, straightforward. 1 minute. Okay, let's see. You have one of you have marked the answer as option number D, giving you 30 more seconds, then we'll solve it out. Okay, let's see. The answer for this particular question is yes, option number D. Understand. D is the correct answer. Now, see, if you remember that isoleucital bilateral is found in the tunicats, if you remember just one of the information, you can reach to the correct answer without even putting or investing any other minute to this particular type of question, right? Except for this, next is your mesoleschital. So mesoleschital is found in your amphibians. Then you have centroleschital superficial. They are found in insects, and teloleschital discoidal is found in the birds. See, this type of question is very very easy, but for this you should have your facts clear. If you have targeted this cleavage pattern concept from developmental biology, and if you have memorized the basic facts about it, you will not get this question wrong at any point, right? So remember about this particular thing. I hope the question is clear. And in addition, just one information, we are starting off with the December 2024 batch as well. So if any one of you or any of your colleague or friends is targeting out the December batch or December examination, you can refer them this particular course. It is CSIR Net Mastery course. The enrollment for the same will start this week. You'll get the forms on all the social media handles of Botany Insider. So wait for it. You'll get the information very soon. Okay, let's begin with the next question. Just give me a second. Okay, let's discuss this question now, everyone. This is the next question for you all. The question is, the radioactive isotopes of the element has a half-life of 100 hours. How many hours will it take for the 15 by 16th of the source content to decay? Okay. Question is, the radioactive isotope of an element has a half-life of 100 hours. How many hours will it take for 15 by 16 of the source amount to get decayed? Right? Very, very simple. You can either do it straight or you can do it with the back induction method as well. It's very simple. Try the question, everyone, then we'll solve it out together. Easy and basic question. Try the question, everyone. Give it a try to the question, everyone. Very, very easy question. There's a very, very simple logic that need to do. Question is, the radioactive isotope of an element has a half-life of 100 hours. How many hours will it take for 15 by 16 of the source element or the source amount to decay? Try the question, everyone. You have, let's say, an element with the amount of 1, right? Let's say the unit amount is 1 unit. Okay. Now, how much time will it take for the entire content to decay off? Or it is asking you, at what particular time do we have 15 by 16 of the source amount to decay? That means what? That means 1 upon 16th of the amount remaining, right? Either this much being decayed or 1 by 16th of them remaining. Both of these things are similar. If one unit half life is like after 100 hours you'll be having half content available, then after other 100 hours you'll be having 1 by 4th content available, after another 100 hours you'll be having 1 by 8 content, and after another 100 hours you'll be having the fourth part, that is 1 by 16th. So if I calculate it properly, I have 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100, that is 400 hours in total for 15 by 16th of the content to get decayed off, or 1 by 16th of the content to be remaining, right? So B is the correct answer for this question. It's very, very simple. It's very, very logical question. There is no hard and fast formula required over here. Just apply your basic unitary method question and you'll be easily able to mark the answer for this question. I hope the question is clear to all. B is the correct answer. Next question, give it a try to this. Which of the following nitrogen containing compounds is formed during the deamination of organic nitrogens in the plant? Question is, which of the following nitrogen containing compound is formed during deamination of organic nitrogen in the plants? NO, NO2 minus, NO3 minus, NO4 plus. Simple question. Mark the answer, everyone. Try the question, everyone. Very simple. This is from your plant physiology. Which of the following nitrogen containing compounds are formed during the deamination of the organic nitrogen? Let's see. The answer for this is option number D. Very good. D is the correct answer. NH4 plus is the correct answer for this. So, which of the following is a nitrogen containing compound? It is NH4 plus. Then let's do this particular question. The question is, the measurement of the distance based on counting the steps or counting the number of the vertical bars by the insects for of the following. Measurement of distance based on counting the steps or number of vertical bars by the insects for the navigation is called path integration, allocentric coding, odometry, alignment image matching. Try the question, everyone. Very simple. Try it out. Very, very simple. Even if you mark the answer with the help of your basic understanding, you'll be able to mark the answer easily. Very good, sweetie. Others also try it out. Measurement of the distance based on counting the steps for the number of vertical bars by the insects for the navigation is called path integration, allocentric coding, odometry, or alignment image matching. Simple question. Let's see. First one is the complete question is based upon counting the steps or the number of the vertical bars. Okay. Path integration, allocentric alignment matching. So C is the correct answer. Odometry. Metry is related to metric. Metric is related to counting or calculating. So if we have to count down the number of steps or the number of vertical bars, we'll be using odometry. C is the correct answer. One more question. Let's do it. Question is, in the crystalline NaCl, how many chloride ions surround each of the sodium ion? In crystalline NaCl, how many chloride ions surround each of the sodium ion? Try it out. Very good. Others also try it. Okay, very simple question. In crystalline NaCl, how many chloride ions surround each of the sodium ions? Very, very okay. Oh, is the sound better now? Is the voice better now? Just check. Hello, hello, hello. Is the voice better now? Question is, in the crystalline NaCl, how many chloride ions surround each of the sodium ions? So you have 4, 6, 8, and 10. So it's a factual question. When we discuss about the biochemistry, and in that also when we are discussing about the crystalline structure of your sodium chloride, in that we discuss that the coordination number for your chloride ion and for your sodium ion, for both of them, it is 6 only. So every sodium is surrounded by 6 of the chloride, and every chloride is surrounded by 6 of the sodium. That's why the answer for this particular question is 6. You can get the question in the other format as well. They might ask you that what is the coordination number of sodium in the crystalline NaCl format. So that then also the answer would be similar. They might ask you, in crystalline NaCl, how many sodium ions surround each of the chloride ion. Even then the answer would be similar. Okay. So you can get question in any format. Next question, give it a try too. This is done. Okay, give it a try to this particular question, everyone. Last question for today. Question is, in which of the following developmental fate, the fate of the maternal somatic cell is determined first, and then the determination of the fate of the developing embryo is done? I repeat the question. In which of the following developmental events, now this is again from your developmental biology. Question is, in which of the following developmental events the fate of the maternal somatic cell is first determined, and then the determination of the developing embryo is done? Easy question. Try it out, everyone. Try the question, everyone. Let's see. Question is, which of the following developmental events the fate of your maternal somatic cells is first determined, and then the development of the or the fate of the developing embryo is determined? So first one is the specification of the primary organizer in the amphibian embryo. Second is specification of the dorsal ventral axis in Drosophila. Third is formation of the vulval precursor cells during the development of C. elegans. And last is the specification of the micromeres in case of your sea urchin. Answer for this question is option number B. Question is asking you, in which of them do we have the fate of the maternal cell determined first? If you observe or if you have learned about the dorsal ventral axis formation, so based upon the presence of the axis of the dorsal protein, the ventralization and the dorsalization is done. And not just that, even the anterior posterior axis is determined initially, and then the fate of a developing embryo is determined based upon the levels of our transcription factor, right? Based upon the injection of the bicoid or hunchback or nanos, caudal, depending on different maternal genes that are there, in which region do they get activated, they'll be showcasing the fate of the embryo. But the fate of the maternal somatic cell is already fixed initially itself, right? So this is the answer. B is the correct answer for this. Let's do one more question. A few organelles that are present in the eukaryotic cells are mentioned below, and you need to find out which of the following option represents the organelles that are not membrane bound. Try the question, everyone. Organelles are given to you, and it is asking you which of the following are not membrane bound. Try the question. Simple, easy, straightforward, and a basic question as well. Try it out. Try it out, everyone. Then we'll solve it out together. Very good. Very good. Few organelles are given to you that are present in the eukaryotic cells, right? So, centrosome, peroxisome, nucleolus, endosome, so all of these are there. Now, which of the following option represents the organelles that are not membrane bound? Okay, so centrosome, peroxisome, nucleolus, endosomes. Endosomes are for sure membrane bound, right? So, D cannot be like if D is not the answer, you can eliminate this. Then between then you have nucleolus, peroxisome, and centrosome. So peroxisome is also membrane bound, right? So this can also not be in the correct answer. That is, B can also not be in the final answer. If I can eliminate option number D and option number B, I can reach to my correct answer of A and C being the correct one, right? Because A and C are the only two options, or these are the organelles in which we have the organelles, the membrane bound organelles. These are not membrane bound except for this. The centrosome and the nucleolus are not membrane bound. So this question can be framed in other way as well. They can ask you which of the following are membrane bound. So they can ask you in the other segment as well. So question can be framed in any manner. You just have to understand the way the question is getting asked, the way the question is getting framed, and you have to mark the answer accordingly. Right? I hope all these questions are clear to all. If yes, we'll make sure that you join us in the further classes. You join us in the further PYQ free sessions. And if you feel like you can join in our the paid course on our application where we discuss the previous year questions in detail. Okay. So thank you for joining in, everyone. Let's meet tomorrow. Same timing, 8 o'clock. Be there on our YouTube channel. And if you wish to enroll in our application, all the links for downloading our application and everything is in the description box. You can check it out and get yourself enrolled. Bye everyone. Take care. Let's meet next class.